Let's talk about sleeping in the woods. Yesterday we talked about fat sheep and muddy water. Today, the lectionary gives us what God is actually building instead. In today's Old Testament reading from Ezekiel 34, the focus shifts from indictment to promise. God has fired the bad shepherds. God has seen the fat sheep pushing the lean sheep out. And now God says, here is what I'm going to do. I will make with them a covenant of peace. A covenant isn't a feeling. It's not a circumstance. It's a binding commitment with legal weight. And then this extraordinary image, they shall sleep safely in the woods. Ezekiel doesn't say God is going to build thicker walls around the city. He doesn't say God is going to hand out bigger swords. He says God is going to banish the wild animals so the people can live in the wild. The empire sells security through anxiety. It tells you that the woods are full of monsters, so you need to buy a bigger lock, build a higher fence, and keep your weapons drawn. The empire wants you terrified because terrified people are easy to control. It convinces you that peace means a heavily armed fortress. That's the difference between the empire's security and the kingdom's security. God's covenant of peace doesn't lock you in a bunker. It makes the wilderness safe. Our New Testament reading from Hebrews 13 points to how this happens. The writer prays to the God of peace who brought back from the dead our Lord Jesus, the great shepherd of the sheep. The empire's ultimate threat, the biggest monster in the woods, is death. And the great shepherd has already walked right through it and come out the other side. The resurrection is the ultimate proof that God's covenant of peace holds even in the worst possible circumstances. The tomb was the most dangerous wilderness imaginable, and God was there, and the covenant held. So you don't have to spend your life frantically building walls to keep everyone else out. You don't have to view your neighbor as a potential threat. You can let your guard down. True kingdom security isn't the absence of danger. It's the presence of a God who refuses to abandon you. Go take a nap in the wilderness today. See you tomorrow.